So, one of the videos that I got requested to do was about where do I keep the planners, how do I store them, how do I organize them, and this is the answer to that question. First of all, I'm keeping the camera in my hands, so it is going to be a bit shaky. This is the shelf that I like most to organize. It is the shelf that I clean the most. Not because I don't clean the other ones, but there's so many changes in this shelf that it gets even more clean than all the others. Because I'm changing covers, I'm changing the setup, I'm changing the notebooks, and a hell of a huge amount of changes go on onto this shelf all the time. So I'm gonna show you what I have, and that box over there with the fairy tale is my watercolors box. I've got that blue pocket over there that contains recipe notebooks that once finished are gonna go into that traveler's notebook over there. Then I've got that silver pocket that contains the colors that I use with my adult drawing books, which are stored over there, that blue, that purple, and the other ones. Then I've got that gorgeous pencil case, which is double and attached to each other, and there I have a lot of pencils and pens that sometimes I take with me when I have planning on the go. Then I've got my purple organizational book, and there is notes about how to organize different places of the house. That is my traveler's notebook, which is my relationship journal, and there's a video about that. That is my journal. That is my new beginnings traveler's notebook, but it's gonna change in the coming days because I want to review that. That is my dark book, and a dark book is a place where you write how can I explain it, about your bad moments, your saddest moments. You tell me you could have done it, you could write into your journal, but I didn't feel like doing that for one reason, because I didn't want to keep sad moments, difficult moments, very bad moments into my journal, because if I want to forget about them, I will just tear out and just toss that black and dark journal, and I will just be able to forget about them completely. I felt the need that I needed a place where I could just vent, where I could just say whatever bad I want to say. It's just journaling. It's just me writing whatever comes to my mind, and if I want to throw it away, I will just be throwing away those dark moments. It's something sort of a symbolic thing for me, but that's how I felt it. It's a dark journal for me. The one that you see near it is a pink notebook, and I believe that you've seen it in another video, probably a haul, and that is my anxiety journal. There I write about my moments of anxiety, and you might say, how many journals could this woman need? What I like to do is I like to write about the moments, because when you come back to them, you can read them, you can see what happened. When you are in a better mood, when you feel better, you just come back, you read them, and you see what happened, and you analyze what happened, and maybe next time they might not happen because you are drawn to be conscious about what happened. And I want to analyze why some anxiety happens. I want to analyze why some panic attacks happen. I want to analyze why some health issues happen that are drawn out from emotional situations. And when you start to acknowledge that there is a problem, you are able to analyze that problem, you have started the road to find a solution. And that is why I have all those journals. So the next thing is a spiral notebook. You can see it over there, and that is a work journal. I want to also share this with you. When I was going to start 2 years ago my new job, I had started to write, to look for actually many articles about what to do in your new job, what you should be keeping in your new job, and how to excel in your new job, because I had spent a couple of years not being satisfied with my job. And since I have started a new one 2 years ago, I wanted to do well. I wanted to be happy. And one of the things that was mentioned was to keep a journal about the bad things that might be happening. One, because in the future you might need those notes. Something more serious might be happening and you might need to support your claims. For example, I had a friend that was very hardly bullied at work from a person. And when she was reporting it, she was so inclined to describe the latest event that happened that she never could support the previous ones, because she was in an emotional state, and an emotional state of panic and anxiety. And when you are sad and upset, you tend to focus on the last moment when some things happened. So when she had to report the previous situations that this person was doing to her, she did not have enough supporting information, and she tended to forget about it. So I did tell her to start keeping a journal, and this advice I also applied to myself, because you never know what might be happening. And if a person is doing something wrong to you in a particular situation, he or she will probably be doing will be doing it another time. So keeping a journal about it is not that bad. Maybe I will be talking about this work journal in one of the upcoming videos. I don't know, but I just wanted to share with you this thought. So start keeping a work journal if you see that some things are going bad on your job. So the pink one you are seeing over there is it was my bullet journal up to a couple of weeks or a month ago, but then it was replaced with that one. And that is one that comes to me at work, because there are work notes, personal life notes, and a lot of other things. That one is my creative diary, and there's a video about it. The one underneath is a recipes traveler's notebook that I've made. That is my Christmas planner. That is a diary from 10 or 11 years ago that I still have. And there I attach newspapers and magazines cuttings of recipes. Those over there are all notebooks where I write the recipes I create, because another of my passions is cooking, and it relaxes me a lot. That spiral one, which is vertically standing, is my weight loss journal, my list binder, and those two spiral bound notebooks in A4 are also recipe notebooks. One is a Christmas recipe notebook, and another one is another one of my recipe notebooks. So that's my planner shelf tour. That's where I keep everything when they're not in use. What I'm not including here is obviously my file effects, which is my daily planner and which is now in my purse. But as for the others, these are all the planners I have. So I hope that I managed to answer the question, how many planners do I have, where do I keep them, and how do I organize them? Once again, sorry for the shaking. It has been very difficult to keep the camera up and not shake that much. But I just wanted to share with you this planner shelf tour that you are seeing here. If you have any further requests, just don't be afraid to send me an email. I always respond to emails as much as I can, and I like your ideas. So for that subscriber that wanted to see where do I keep my planners, here it is. And until next video, bye.